Hi everyone, welcome to English Story On. If you want to achieve your goal, you have to first of all leave your comfort zone and chase your goal in any cost. Let's start our story. How discipline and dedication turned a tragedy into triumph. Once upon a time in a lively city, there lived a young man named Arjun who had one big dream to become the fastest runner in the world. Every morning he raced through park, imagining the cheers of a crowd as he crossed the finish line. Running wasn't just his passion, it was his whole life. But one evening everything changed. On his way home from practice, a speeding car hit him. When Arjun woke up in the hospital, his world shattered. His right leg had been amputated. The doctors tried to console him, but Arjun could not hear them. His dreams of becoming a champion runner were gone. He felt broken, lost, and without purpose. Days turned into weeks, and Arjun shut himself away from everyone. Why did this happen to me? He thought. What's the point of living if I can't run? He spent his days staring at the ceiling, drowning in despair. One afternoon, as he sat by the window, something unusual caught his eye. An old monk with a kind face was walking through the park. There was something calming about the way the monk moved, as if nothing in the world could trouble him. Curious, Arjun decided to talk to him the next day. When Arjun approached him, the monk greeted him with a warm smile. "Why do you look so peaceful?" Arjun asked, bitterness creeping into his voice. "Don't you have any struggles?" The monk nodded gently. "Everyone has struggles, my son. But it's not the struggles that define us. It's how we rise above them." Arjun told the monk everything about his accident, his lost dream, and his despair. The monk listened carefully and then said, "Perhaps you can no longer run, but that does not mean your story is over. Have you ever thought about swimming?" "Swimming?" Arjun said, confused. "Yes," the monk replied. "With one leg, you may not run, but you can still swim. With hard work and focus, you could become the best swimmer in the world." Arjun laughed bitterly at the idea, but something about the monk's words stayed with him. The next morning, he decided to give it a shot. The monk met at the local pool and started teaching him. It wasn't easy. Arjun struggled to stay afloat, his movement awkward and clumsy, but the monk's calm voice guided him. "Dedication and discipline," the monk said. "These will take you further than you can imagine." Every day Arjun practiced in the water for hours. He learned to use his arms and his one leg to propel himself. At first he felt weak and frustrated, but slowly his strokes became smoother, his confidence stronger. The monk also gave him a strict diet to build his stamina and energy. Months passed and Arjun began to see results. He entered a small local swimming competition and, to his surprise, won. The thrill victory reignited a fire in him. He started competing in bigger events, winning medals and gaining recognition. His dream was alive again, not as a runner but as a swimmer. But the real challenge came when Arjun qualified for the World Swimming Championship. Competing against the best swimmers on the planet felt impossible. "How can I beat them?" he wondered. The monk, as always, had the answer. "Focus on your training, your discipline, and your heart," the monk said. "Remember, the strongest force is within you." The day of championship arrived. The tension was electric. The other swimmers were fast, powerful, and confident. As the race began, Arjun dove into the water with all his might. He pushed himself harder than ever, his one leg and arms cutting through the water like a machine. The crowd cheered wildly, but Arjun heard none of it. All he could focus on was the finish line. In the final stretch, his determination surged. He gave everything he had, every ounce of strength and willpower, and then he touched the wall. The scoreboard lighted up. He had won. The crowd roared, but Arjun's eye searched for one person, The monk stood in a stance, smiling proudly. Tears streamed down Arjun's face as he approached him. "Thank you," Arjun said, his voice shaking. "You gave me hope when I had none. You helped me find a new dream." The monk placed a hand on his shoulder. "You did this, Arjun. Your dedication and discipline turned your struggle into strength." Arjun's story spread across the world, inspiring millions. He proved that even when life takes something away, it can also give something new. With courage and determination, he transformed his pain into power, becoming a symbol of hope for everyone who dared to dream again. Thanks for learning. Thanks for watching.